Alright, so as you could tell from the title, this video is going to be about TSB, and if it's dying or not. This video will be divided into 4 main issues. I'll split them into chapters in the description. Toxicity has become a major staple in Battlegrounds games, whether it's teaming, targeting, or just bad sportsmanship. However, one thing that stands out the most are clans. Don't get me wrong, clans are a good way to improve your skills and overall become better at the game. But for some time now, clans have a reputation of just being salty or toxic. Whether that's clans nuking other clan servers, clan members overall, just being annoying, overconfident, or just the fact that being at the top could have consequences. On another note, the fact that because there is such a high skill ceiling, most new players feel turned away from TSB because they aren't as on par with everyone else. Something I would recommend to fix this issue is beginner level servers where, if they have less than a certain number of total kills, they'd be teleported to a server with other beginners. There might be smurfing, but a way to solve this, I guess, is to have a minimum amount of days. On the Roblox platform example, a count must be 30 days or over. If they don't meet that requirement, they'd simply be kicked. Now, salty and petty players are also a problem. There are people who simply can't accept defeat, come up with any excuse possible, and target someone repeatedly. All of those contribute significantly to the game's toxic nature. Now, TSB's update schedule is known for being pretty bad. But when it comes to major content updates in a year, that's genuinely concerning. The Innovation Awards, yeah, the one where TSB won a couple times for KJ, almost happened a year ago. Now, one key thing Santino stated if they won the Innovation Awards is to have a faster update schedule. You might be saying, or not, I dunno, Santino was injured. Well, that's understandable, I'll bring that up in a later chapter. The main focus here is that after the KJ update, Santino promised a bi-weekly to week update schedule. But we were then ghosted for another long period of time. Now, the big mech update released. After 6 whole months, while it was a good update, it was sort of clear most of the community were losing their patience waiting this long. Now, here's the thing. This game isn't Blox Fruits. You might ask why I'm saying this, and the reason is that both games have a weird update schedule, but they are both different. Blox Fruits has progression, which can occupy players for a while in TSB anyone can join, pick any character, and fight instantly. You might ask what's the problem? Well, the problem is that because of this, updates tend to last less longer on TSB compared to games like Blox Fruits. So games like TSB Battlegrounds games need frequent updates to thrive. While TSB still has a high player count, it's slowly averaging less and less over time. TSB is one of my favorite games on the platform, so it's sad to see it going through this. An additional note, in last year's summer update, a lot of people were actually fed up with the crap because it kept interrupting fights. Communication between the devs and the community have constantly been a problem in TSB. I'll use the Innovation Awards and the hype leading to the mech update for this chapter. For the Innovation Awards, when it finished, there were little to no communication between the devs and the community about the update, leaving many people lost and confused. It got so bad to the point that, after 2 to 3 months of silence, people started spamming and flooding the Discord server every weekend, demanding for the update. Now, this isn't the only side effect of no communication. Have you guys noticed that recently, your favorite TSB content creators actually make videos on it lesser than before? Well, content on TSB has been really dry. Sure, there's toxic teamers, toxic clan members. But what else really is there? Exactly, people have seen the same type of content so many times and are starting to get bored of it, affecting content creators who rely on TSP. Now, for the hype leading to the mech update. There were barely any sneaks during that time, barely any communication, who would have guessed, and once again, people were flooding the server demanding for the update. Now, remember what I said about Santino being injured? Turns out he let us know much later than he should have. Again, it makes the update delay understandable. This is mainly an issue with communication. Leaving your community in the dark for 6 months is a bit excessive, especially for a PvP-based game like TSP. This is another issue affecting the game. A lot of well-known players have been exposed to be very controversial, like doing really bad stuff. I'm not even sure if I can state it here. But stuff like this could, and understandably so, make players feel unsafe. So unsafe that they could just quit playing TSP as a whole. Now, for the consequences of being too good at the game. Many highly skilled players received threats, yes, actual things that could endanger their personal life from being good at a video game. This could also lead to a decline in players and make them have less of an incentive to play. Considering that the main issues with TSP dying are lack of communication and updates, it should be fixable, but if they wait too long, the player count would only decrease. Think about it. TSP used to average like 160 to 200k players not even a year ago. Now it's struggling to reach 100k. Thank you for watching this video. Also, consider subscribing if you want more content like this.